If you want to start making your own Greek yogurt or drinkable yogurt at home, this video is for you. Now, this is my second time of making yogurt, and I can tell you that this method and practices are the best steps to getting your creamy yogurt. Now, before I start preparing my yogurt, the first thing I need to do is to sterilize all the equipment that I'll be using, starting from the spoons to the bowls to the strainers, everything as the case may be, because bacteria in this yogurt can be very, very sensitive, so we have to respect that. Now, after that, the next thing to do is to start making our yogurt. Now, into a bowl, I'll add my 4 cups of milk. I'm using 4 cups, so 4 cups of milk and then 4 cups of hot water. I'm adding the hot water first just because it helps to dissolve the milk very well, just avoiding lumps. So add the hot water first and then add 4 cups of normal water. So basically the yogurt making ratio is 1:1:1. That means if I'm using 4 cups of milk, I'm adding 4 cups of milk, 4 cups of hot water and 4 cups of normal water. You allow your milk to cool down. Then after 5 to 10 minutes, you can check if it is time to add your yogurt culture. Now you can confirm this by dipping your hand into the milk. If you can withstand the heat after counting 1 to 10, then it's good to go. You would also notice that there are some fats on the surface of the milk, so just remove it and then you introduce your yogurt culture. This is the yogurt starter that I'm using. I highly recommend it, at least for a start. The quantity is 3 grams, so about 4 or 5 cups of milk. Now I will take 1 cup of the milk mixture to dissolve the yogurt starter, stir it up and then pour into the whole mixture. Mix it properly, and then I'll pour this through a sieve to remove every other lumps that is inside. Then I'm going to cover it and wrap it up to keep the warmth. Now I'm using a very thick nylon. They are very, very thick and big, so I used about 3 of them. And if you have like a big towel, you can use it also. Just wrap it up and place it in a warm place. I used an oven for mine. That is where I kept mine, so you can use a warm place for yours. So I kept mine to sit about 14 hours. It shouldn't have stayed up to 14 hours. I was delayed at work, so that was what made it up to 14 hours. The only thing is that it makes it more sour, but that is also part of Greek yogurt, right? So after that, I'm now going to open up my yogurt. My Greek yogurt has sit for 14 hours and it's time to check my yogurt. And guys, see the yogurt mixture. Now if you want a drinking yogurt, you can leave it at this stage. You can just leave it at this consistency. Just whisk it up and share it into the containers you want it to be. But if you want it thicker, just pour it through a cheesecloth and place it in the freezer for long. As it stays there, it gets thicker and is straining the water also. The water is called the whey, so it strains the whey. Now after 3 hours, I couldn't wait to have my yogurt. I removed it from the freezer and then place it in the plate and store it in the freezer. You can enjoy your yogurt plain, or you can have it with your granola mostly. If you want to learn how to make this granola, the link has been attached in this video, so you can kindly click on the link and watch and learn. Thank you so much for joining me today. See you on the next one. Bye guys.